All right. So I had wanted to go get my MBA for a very long time now. I tried KSU, but they weren't interested, and the guy was kind of like snotty to me, so I was like, I don't really want to go to a snotty, we're better than everyone else MBA school that KSU really isn't even. So I put it off, put it off, put it off. Well, finally, after the divorce, I figure I'll have extra time. I start looking at it again, and I didn't think, well, I didn't want to take the GMAT, so I was gonna go back and get a second bachelor's because I wanted actually to get a bachelor's in psych as well. So I was gonna get 2 bachelors and then see what happened, and maybe get a better GPA so I could go to the MBA school that I wanted to go to. I was accepted to KSU for international business bachelor's, only they canned the program. In the meantime, well, they don't tell me they canned the program in time for me to get a loan. I'm sorry, they don't tell me. My debit card was invalid user coded, so I can't pay tuition anymore, and I didn't find out until too late to apply for student loans. But anyway, they canned the program, so I put it off again. Well, then I get dumped in Athens, and I'd have to take the GMAT to get into UGA. Plus, I don't think my undergraduate grades were good enough, and I don't want it from a technical degree, which is Athens Tech, which I don't know what their admissions requirements are anyway. I probably have to take the GMAT. So LSU-Shreveport really has an MBA in international business, so I said, well, I guess I'll just go international business MBA. They accepted me, and I got a student loan. Meanwhile, I'm being stalked and drugged and robbed and ignored by the police while they're helping the prostitutes. And the prostitutes' children, which are spoiled little brats, fat little children. And I can't, every time I log on, someone right in front of me, I'm trying to finish the assignment, and it's changing right before my eyes. So they're, on my computer, in my emails, in my stuff, whatever. It's just, they have no respect. They have no boundaries. Just, I don't know, I guess maybe they grew up with a lot of people or something, a lot of siblings, and they don't get that I don't even know who they are, and I don't like them, and I'm not one of them. I don't know. So one night, while trying to finish my assignment, I get drugged and I pass out. I can't finish the assignment in time, but I turned it in. It was less than 8 hours late. It was 7 hours and something late. So I emailed the teacher, which they don't take late assignments usually unless you have a valid reason, which I thought that was a valid reason. And she said if I could send her a police report or some other evidence that I, reported it, then she could grade the assignment. Well, I called 911. They never showed up. I went to the police station to get a report, which they don't have reports apparently. They just have, she gave me a list of the 911 calls that I made. And I sent that to the professor. Well, she still refused to grade it. So I got a C and a B. Now, I know for a fact, if she just graded the assignment, I would have gotten a B. So I was suspended from my student loans because of the C. You have to maintain a 3.0, and I'm very upset. I contested the grade, but they won't make her grade the assignment. And I told the student loan people, that I would like a, whatever it's called, to see if I can go back to school again in, I guess, the fall. But in the meantime, I'm not in school, and I'm very annoyed because I just wasted all of that time. And I got a C in a class that I should have gotten an A in, really. So, thanks. And I even told the girl before I enrolled, I said, I know, well, at least one of them is ex-husband number 1 because he's an IT guy, he said. Monty said he had been a police officer, and then he quit to do bounty hunter work. But then he had, now at the time, right before we were married, he had a HR business. 3 or 5 people not like a headhunting business. Anyway, so that's that. But he said he knew IT. And she said, okay. Lena said, all right, well, we'll see what we can do. So he's here, David's here, the whole freaking mafia is here, the whole underworld's here, and I'm tired of it. Just very tired of it. So that's LSU-S MBA.